Hey, good morning. Sorry for the delay. I'm just trying to figure out, I've moved my tripod, so I'm trying to figure out where to put it. So, it's going to be a one and done marathon. Just trying to figure out if I grab, where am I grabbing from? So, let me go ahead and invite a few people while I wait for people to jump on. So how is everybody this morning? It looks like it's going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Saturday. Any plans for today? I think we're going to go to the rodeo tonight, so that'll be fun. It's something yearly that happens here in Pacific, and we've been going for the last few years. So I think tonight will be the same plans. Plus, we're meeting someone there, so that will be fun. Yeah, I've got over 200 items this morning, so we're going to move at a fairly quick pace. And that way you're not on here all morning. You can get on with your morning, enjoy your coffee, enjoy your breakfast, and all of that kind of fun stuff. Okay, let me just invite a couple more people here. Yeah, every time my husband walked into this room last night, he was like, I'm not even going to ask. Because it is in total disarray. It is crazy. Yeah, I just started pulling stuff and moving stuff, and one thing leads to another, and the next thing you know, your whole room is completely messed up. So if you want to come by this weekend, you'll have to give me a hot minute to get it back in order. Okay, that should be good. Hey, Mary Jo. Oh, you're in Kentucky. Wow, visiting your daughter, having a great time. Okay, I don't even know where to start. That's what happens. Okay, let's start with maybe a few rings. I'm not going to go and I'm just random. Oh, it's family weekend down there. Hey, Sherry. Well, that'll be fun. Okay, let's start with a few rings. Like I said, I've got over 200 items, so I'm going to move at a fairly quick pace today. Okay, first ring. This one's going to be R1. R1. Wide band. It's got those black beads. And then that layered look. That one's R1. R2 is a skinny band. You've got the pink bead in the middle. That one's R2. R3 is the turquoise. That pretty. R3. R4. Got that chili pepper, nice fall color, crackle stone. All that detail around. That one's R4. R5. Got the butterfly, you've got the bling, kind of a longer ring. R5. R6 is a wide band again, and all those were wide bands except R2, with the brown beads at the top and then that stacked look. That one's R6. R7, round red crackle stone. R7. R8 is going to be that beautiful black. That one's R8. And then R9 is turquoise. Beautiful design around the side there. That one's R9. And then R10 going back to black bead, kind of that teardrop shape, all that design around the sides there. That one's R10. Okay. Grab down some stuff, and this is just going to be total random order. Hopefully my numbers. Oh, look at that. So All these green tag numbers, I had to write those backwards. Good morning, Cindy. I had to write all those numbers backwards. So by the time I was done writing numbers backwards, hey Dana, I was beginning to question, hey Christina and Robin, hey, I was beginning to question which way to write numbers. So if some of my numbers look a little jacked, it's because I had to write them all backwards because the camera flips it. Okay, so this one's going to be purple, and this is a brown block, like a wood block. Stretchy band. This one's $3.46. We've got copper earrings with the copper rhinestones. This one's going to be E2. And then we have brass with the brass bling, E14. Put those up. We have a brown and white cracklestone beads, so stretchy band. This one's $3.54. Peekaboo earrings in the turquoise and the copper, E13. You'll notice a trend, the earrings have an E. Here we go, these are really pretty. Kind of a off-white tan bead. Got all the cute little hangy stuff. These are going to be E12. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and share and invite, that would be awesome. Here we go. Brown, nice for fall. Brown stretchy band with the silver beads. This one's going to be E350. Here's $3.48. It's going to be the peach, or kind of an orange, kind of a orangey peach and silver stretchy band. That one's $3.48. Grab some more. I always wonder how on Wednesday mornings I struggle to pick out 25 one and dones when I have over 200. I was really puzzled myself by that last night. Okay, here we go. E19. These are brass with brass bling. E19. $3.51. It's going to be this light green bracelet clasp. It's got kind of a layered look to it. That one is $3.51. $3.52 brass, and we just have the little circles, little brass circles all together. So that was $3.52. Oh, I like these. E15. Got that neat, really cool look there with the brown beads. That one's E15. And here's E16. We've got copper hoops with the flowers. E16. Well, let me hang these and grab some more. Okay, this one is going to be copper, $3.56. You just have those little copper circles all together in a little cluster there. And it's a clasp bracelet. $356. $357, copper again, clasp bracelet. This one has a leaf. So that one is $357. E80 gold hoops. They have a little bit of a bend to them, so they have a little bit of dimension. So E50 or E80. It's hard to read my numbers backwards. This one's $358. This one's going to be rose gold clasp bracelet. And then it has like a little leafy design on both sides. So those go all the way around. Again, that one's $358. E17. We have the green earrings with a little crest of beads on the top. E18, again green. Aren't those pretty? Lots of bling on the top of those too. That's E18. And $355 is going to be this antique look copper bracelet. That's $355. Let me get these hung back up. Okay. Again, no set order, just kind of random, because that's the way my brain works. Okay, Cindy, I will get you for $358. Let me start a basket for Cindy. I was like, oh, I hope I have a pen. Okay, got you for that one. This one is going to be kind of a light orangey. So you have the little, there we go. Now we have light. I didn't realize I was wondering why it was so dark. So maybe I guess that's a little bit better. So you get that kind of orangey color. And then here is your necklace. Let me put it on a bust for you. Short necklace, 2-inch extender. So you're gonna have those multi-layers with those same type of orange and translucent beads. Actually, you've got these are the same that are the earrings, and then there's translucent ones on there as well. And this one's going to be me 22. Me 22. The next one we have, this one's going to be more of an industrial look. So you've got the brass bead earrings. You've got a multi-chain. So you've got the kind of a heavier chain, and then one with beads that has kind of that mesh snake look chain, and then there is just a gunmetal chain with some bling or little beads on that, silver cylinders, not silver, gunmetal cylinders. Lord, I need some more caffeine or something. This one's going to be me 48. How about this way? Me 48 on this one. Here is another brass piece. You've got the earrings with the rectangle, and they do have some texturing to them. And then you've got 2 layers of that. This one's really cute. So it just doesn't sit flat. You've got some dimension to it. This one's going to be me 65, me 65. Next one is Crackle Stone. You've got, let's try to figure out what color this is. I'm going to go with kind of like a natural brownish tan stone that you would see like maybe in your driveway. So here are your earrings. And then the necklace, you're going to have those same kind of almost look like little stones that you've picked up with silver. So this one, I just want to slide my rings out of the way before I knock them all around. This one's going to be me 12, me 12. Here are your earrings on this one. You've got the pretty chips of hematite that have a lot of sparkle and shine. Look at that. Sparkly. I mean, this is just like 60-watt bulbs in here. And then the necklace is going to be the same thing. So let me put it on a bust for you. And again, this is a shorter necklace. 2-inch extender. This one's going to be me 3, me 3. Hey, Jennifer. And let me grab some more. I don't like to grab too many necklaces because then I end up with a tangled mess. Okay, tassel earrings, 2-inch extender. And there we go. This one's going to be a multi-chain. So you've got your multi-chains, and then you've got black, like a black leather band here, with a little rhinestone in a citrine color, and then just another chain up here. So it's layered for you. You don't have to do any work. No thought process involved there. This one's gold. This one's going to be me 57. Me 57. Next one, long necklace. We have copper earrings in the circles. And this one is going to be with the turquoise stones, copper beads, copper circles, copper shapes. That one's super cute. This one's going to be me 39, me 39. Here's a very dainty one. Again, all of these are one and done. They've only got one of each. Here's your little dainty earrings, 2-inch extender, and then your pendants match the earrings. This one's going to be me 11, me 11. If you're watching this on the replay, please comment the number or screenshot me the item. I'll probably leave the numbers until tonight or probably tomorrow morning. That's when I'll start removing the numbers. Okay, this one's gold. You're going to have your pearl bead earrings, 2-inch extender. And you've got your translucent beads, teardrop shapes, pearl beads, gold beads. So just kind of clusters of beads. This one is going to be me 64, me 64. Oops. Okay, let me grab a few more. Here is multi-metal, so this one's going to be gold and silver. Your tassel earrings are silver and gold, gold and silver, whichever way you want to put them. It's got the double chain here at the top. And then it comes down into all these tassels, which aren't all going the same way. And then you've got little bits of bling in there as well. So just kind of a fun fringy look. This one's going to be me 21, me 21. Here is a neat multi-metal piece. Going to have, get the earrings. Oh, they were flipped the right way. Trying to help them when they don't need help. So they have that hammered look to the earrings. It's kind of look like when you go fishing, sometimes they have those little things on the, to catch the, what are those called, spoons or something? To catch the light catches and the fish are attracted to it. Kind of like what they kind of remind me of. Huh? 2-inch extender. And then this one's going to be multi-metal. It's going to be that same shape, but you're going to have different sizes of, I think I put it on there backwards. There we go. So you've got different sizes. You've got copper, you've got brass. Hey, Anissa, you have silver. So lots going on there. Multi-metal, super cute. This is great for fall. This one's going to be me 20. Me 20. Let me try angling my camera away from that light, because I think I've got too much light. Because on my end, it seems like it's like too much light. Okay, here are your tassel earrings on this one. This one's going to be gold. It is a double chain. So one chain is just plain, and then the other chain has those little beads to give it a little more detail. Then it comes down into that pretty rhinestone. So this one's going to be me, let me get my number the right way, me 66, me 66. This one's going to be copper, really dainty, fine copper tassel earrings. You've got your 2-inch extender, and then just a very simple copper pendant. So if you like simple, or a lot of times teenagers like something simple, this would be perfect. This one is me 69, me 69. This one is going to be copper and blue. So pretty. So you've got kind of a mixture of blue and copper on the earrings. It's shorter, so it does have the 2-inch extender. And then your beads are the same way. Your beads on your necklace. This one's really pretty. This one's going to be me 44, me 44. You've got the translucent earrings. They're faceted, 2-inch extender. This one's going to be pink beads and translucent beads along with silver beads. This one's a shorter necklace. This one's Me 56. Me 56. Good morning, Amber. Here is another copper necklace. So these copper earrings have kind of a pearl look to them. Shorter, 2-inch extender. And let me get that straightened out. One little bead there. Okay, there we go. So you get all those pretty beads. And they're all that kind of a pearl in the copper tone. You've got teardrop ones that are a little bit darker. You've got smaller ones. You've got larger ones. Very pretty. Let me show you a close-up of that color. Maybe you can get a better look. Very, very pretty. This one's going to be Me 26. Me 26. And here is another copper one. So you've got the faceted bead earrings. This one's going to have a multi-chain at the top. And then it just comes down into more of a shiny. The other one was pearl. This one's more shiny with the facets. Not quite as full, so it is a completely different look than the other one. This one's going to be Me 43. Me 43. Got long necklace. This one's going to be brass. There's your little cluster on the fishhook earrings. And those long, it does have the 2-inch extender. So this is a multi-chain. So there's your first layer. You've got one little pendant. Comes down into a second layer with a pendant. Let me get that flipped around. There we go. And then at the bottom, you've got the tassel, or the fringe, I'm sorry. All that fringe at the bottom. So let me put this on a bust. So, oops, there is your look there. So it is long. There's your fringe at the bottom. So paparazzi layers it up for you. This one's going to be Me 55. Me 55. Again, here's a long necklace. Here's your earrings. You've got the hematite stone in there, 2-inch extender. And then they're pretty. Look at all that shine. This one's going to be long. This would look really pretty with what I'm wearing today. It's going to look like that. This one's going to be 45. 45. Here is another copper. This one's going to be a lanyard. So you've got the bead earrings. The first layer, so it's a multi-chain. The first layer says, Inspire, Teach, Love. And then it comes down into a lanyard clip. So just a simple lanyard, inspire, teach, love, if you're looking maybe for a Christmas present for a teacher, or even for yourself if you have to wear a lanyard. This one's going to be 10. This one's 10. Again, long necklace. You've got the little green bead earrings on the fish hook. This one's got green beads going all the way down. And then it comes down into that fringe. I'm beginning to think I should have created my dog. Oh, goodness. Oh, well, their daddy will get up and get them squared away. This one's going to be 38. 38. We've got this is going to be a shorter necklace. This one's a statement piece. Hey, Jen. So we've got the fishhook earrings. I love this piece. If you like statement pieces, this one does not definitely look like you spent $5. Look at all of that. Isn't that beautiful? I love, 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 love this one. This one's going to be me 37. Me 37. Okay, let's do, how about we throw out a few hair bows. First hair bow, you've got hey Tasha, you've got the hot pink polka dots with the blue. This one's going to be 105. 105. Then I've got the orange with the white polka dots. Oh, I know some dogs that are going to get in trouble. This one's going to be 117. 117. Hey, Desiree. Got the lacy gray. This one's going to be 81. There must be another dog outside or something. This one's going to be the white with the pink and the blue. This one's going to be me 92. 92 on this one. Isn't that one super cute? I love those colors. And then the last one of the bows is this royal blue. And the hair bows have...
Thanks, man.
The hair bows have the clip. This one's me 113. Me 113. Somebody's not happy he was awoken by the dogs. Okay, let's go through some more rings real fast. I just have to figure out where. Here it is. Okay, here's the first one. It's going to be copper. You've got that feather. It's a wide band. This one's going to be 11. This one's number 11. Again, a wide band, hot pink. In the middle, you've got a little bit of bling on the sides. This one's going to be 12. Here is a copper moonstone. This one's going to be 13. A wide band again, pink crackle stone. This one's 14. This one kind of reminds me of like a hive. I don't know why. But then you've got the hematite stones going through the center there. This one's going to be 15. Here we've got an orange stone. This is a wide band. So an orange crackle bead. This one's 16. Again, wide band. Hey, Kara. Hope you're feeling better, Kara. This one is going to be 17. This is gold. There we go. Got too much light over here. Gold with all kinds of bling. That one's 17. 18, another copper. This one is another feather, just a little bit different than the other one. This one's 18. 19, skinny band with those beautiful blue rhinestones. That pretty. Skinny band, that one's 19. And then 20 is also a skinny band. And you've got the little, let me get the close up on that one. You got little butterflies on this one. Little butterflies. Super cute. That one's R20. Okay, let's move on to, let's see, I did those, so let's move on to this row before I lose track of where I am and what I'm doing. Okay. Here's some more short necklaces. We've got the fish hook with the little green rhinestone. Got the 2-inch extender. And then this one's just going to have those green rhinestones with little circles. Okay, I will get you 420, Cindy. Thank you. All the little green rhinestones. It's going to hang like that. This one's going to be 36, number 36. This is a light minty green pearl bead. Shorter necklace. And then the pendant is that same pearl light minty green. And let me see, is there bling around that? No, it's just etching around there. It's etching that kind of looks a little bit like bling. I had to question that. This one's going to be 34 on this one. Okay, we've got copper. And then the pendant on, or the pendant's going to match the earrings. So that's really pretty. I like that. All that filigree design in there. Lots of detail. This one's going to be 30, number 30. We have got tassel earrings, and this one is pink bead. So you've got the pink beads coming across on that leaf look. This one is 15, number 15 on this one. So tomorrow evening, with it being Sunday, which is my normal live night, I won't be home. So I'm thinking about just doing it earlier. I have to be out in Wentzville at by 6. So I'm thinking about maybe doing like an afternoon, like an early afternoon live with the new stuff that I just got in. Okay, this one's going to be rose gold. Cute little rectangular earrings on the fish hook. And then there is your pendant. Gonna look like that. This one's gonna be me 68. Me 68. Here is like a spring green pearl bead earring. This one's going to be a double chain of that green and the white pearl beads. Kind of washing out. Yeah, I got way too much light over here. This one's going to be 47. 47 on this one. For those of you that like a chunkier look, you've got the bead earrings. And there is your chunky necklace, all those chunky beads. I do have a matching bracelet for this one, but I have more of the bracelet. So the bracelet, if you want that, let me know, because it's not a one and done. I actually have two bracelets. So this one's going to be 46. Again, a little bit more of a chunky piece. Pretty blue. This is a really pretty blue. 2-inch extender, a little bit of a larger chain. And then you just have those pretty blue beads hanging down. I don't know why I try and fix things backwards. I'm not that talented. This one's going to be 49. 49 on this one. Here's a marbled blue. Whenever Jeff looks at this one, he thinks this one's really pretty. So you've got that marbled blue, 2-inch extender. If you're catching this on the replay, I will have the numbers on here probably till tomorrow morning. Otherwise, you can just screenshot me the item. So you've got those marbled blue beads, and then little silver accent ones in between. This one's going to be 41. 41 on this one. Here is another pretty blue. See if I can get some shade in there. There we go. That kind of gives you a better idea what color blue. And isn't that pretty? I hear geese flying over. That's like a sure sign it's fall, right? When you hear the geese flying, heading south for the winter. So let me see if I can get something to block some of that light. There we go, that's a little better. Love those circles with that blue. This one is number 40. Number 40 on this one. Here's a fun one. This one is a longer necklace, but it's not like super long. It's going to hang like more in this area. So you've got the navy blue pearl bead earrings, 2-inch extender, so you could actually make it a little longer. So you've got the cluster of beads at the bottom with the fringe or the tassel, And then just some beads coming up the sides here. This one's going to be number 42. 42 on this one. Here is a long necklace. Tassel earrings. And then this one, you've got those green crystal-like beads, and then it comes down into a cluster of them with a tassel. So the outside chain has those. And then here's your, hey Sandy, there's your inside. This one's going to be 29 on this one. Okay, the next three are going to be sets. So these I'm selling just as a set. But on two of them, if you just want the necklace, I do have an extra necklace. Okay, here, hey Julie, here's your earrings. You got the hematite stone, 2-inch extender. And you've got hematite stones and one with bling in it. And then the ones that look really dark black are actually open, as you can see. So those are actually open. And then this one has a matching clasp bracelet. So it's the same design. So this one's going to be a set, and this one's going to be 28. So it's $10 for the set. This one's 28. And this one, I don't have an extra necklace or anything. So this one is the only set that I have. This one, I have an extra necklace. I actually showed the necklace just a little while ago. So I do have one set and then one necklace. So here is the necklace and the bracelet. So you've got the brass, and it's a brass and a blue kind of mixed together on the beads. I don't know if you can see that. See, there's little brass accents on those beads. This one's so pretty. This set will be 27 on this set. If you like just the necklace, I did have just a single necklace, and that one, if you want just the necklace, claim 44, because 27 is the set. So if you want just the necklace, you can claim 44, but the set is number 27. And then the next set, I also have one that's just the necklace. So this one I just showed. I do have one set, and this one's going to go as a set. So you've got the necklace, the matching clasp bracelet. So if you want just the necklace on this one, claim 30, but the set for this one's going to be 25. 25 for the set, 30 if you want only the necklace. Okay, back to singles. I love this one. It's so cute. You got the little flower earrings. And then it's the same pendants on the necklace. And then some of them have little bits of bling. This one's really cute. There we go. Isn't that cute? This one will be 24 on this one. This one's really pretty. So this one is going to be gunmetal. So you've got that nice blackish beads. It's going to be gunmetal and kind of a pearl copper. There we go. Gives you a more true color to that. So you've got the gunmetal coming down and then that row of copper pearl, or kind of a pearl, kind of a metallic bead on that. Okay, Dana, I will get you for 24. This one will be, figure out which way my number went, 23. This one's 23. Hi, Lisa. Get a basket for Dana. Okay, here's a couple long ones. So we have the kind of a turquoise stone earrings. This one's going to be a long necklace. Very pretty chain on this one. This one's got a really pretty chain. You've got these circles here have some detail to them, so they're not just plain. They've got some etching on them, and then it comes down into this cluster of a little flower. You've got turquoise beads, another little doodad pendant of some sort, and then you've got the tassel. Silver vintage short. I don't think I have anything like that on my one and dones. So this is the long necklace. This one's going to be this one's going to be number 52. Number 52. Maria, if you send me a friend request, I can add you to my VIP group where I have online albums, and you're more than welcome to look through there to see if you see anything like what you're looking for. Okay, again, longer necklace. We've got the blue bead earrings. This one's going to be a multi-chain. So you've got the double chains, but within those there's also multi-chains. So you've got the blue and the purple and the green and silver faceted beads. Real pretty. So there's a better look of your colors. This one's going to be 51. 51 for this one. Here is black faceted beads. 2-inch extender. This one again is a multi-chain. So you've got your black beads, little silver accent beads. Your black beads are kind of like a shiny, so they shiny faceted beads, so they do pick up the light. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 layers to this one. This one's going to be number 50. Number 50. Okay. For those of you looking for feathers, here's one that has a feather. So you've got the little hammered look earrings. It's going to be a multi-chain. So the first layer has the same little pendants as your earrings. And then you come down into that feather with that turquoise stones. Isn't that pretty? So 2 different layers. Get that down a little further. There we go. The This is number 54, 54 on this one. Here is another multi-chain. You've got the blue bead earrings, long necklace, so you've got the blue beads, some flat silver, comes down into those 2 layers. This one will be 53 on this one, 53. Okay, let's switch it up and grab, how about some urban? I haven't done any urban yet. You grab a quick drink. This is probably one of my favorite urban pieces right here. I love this one because you can adjust the length. So you've got this cool pendant. And then to adjust it, took me a while to figure this one out. You just pull the sides. So you can actually wear it as a much longer necklace, or you can pull them back down. So you can get 2 completely different looks out of this one. And I think if this one does not get claimed today, I may just have to claim it myself. Because I really, really like this one. It's so cool. This one is going to be U13. U13. Here is an urban leather bracelet. So you've got the double snaps. So this one's going to be U11. U11. Nice brown leather. Okay, that one was U11. Here's another urban. This one's got triple snaps, so you could actually make it quite a bit smaller. Nice stamp design on the top and on the sides. So that one was U12, U12. And something fell off. I guess I'll figure out, oh, it came off of that one. Okay. Here's another leather piece. So you've got that kind of a stamped look, the brown and then the darker brown. This one has triple snaps again, so you can make it much smaller. This one's going to be U9, U9. Here is another nice black leather. You've got the black cording, and then it's got kind of that scuffed look here. This one is a double snap. It's going to be U10. U10. U for urban. Wasn't I crafty? Here is, this one's going to be U8. U8. You've got the pull closure. It's kind of that corded look. And then you've got little brass doodads here. That's going to be U8, U8. This one is going to be a set. So it's going to be $10 for the set. It's a matching set. You've got the braided cord in that nice blue. There's the matching bracelet with the pull closure. I love the pull closure. Those are so easy to get on and off. And then the paparazzi on their urban, a lot of them have the bead closure. Okay, so this one's $10 for the set. And this one is U7, U7 for the set. Here is U6. You've got the green and black braided. That's U6. U4. You've got the black braided, and then you've got beads. That one's U4. U2 is going to be brown leather. And then you've got the circle and the bead, kind of a glazing on it. And it's wrapped as well. This one's going to be U2. This one's U5, brown and black braided. U5. U3. This one is going to have the kind of a burnt orange beads and brown beads into that brown braiding. That one was U3. And then U11. So you've got the leather in the middle there with the golden or the yellowish braiding around the outside of it. So it gives a really cool look. That one's U1. Urban 1, U1. Okay, let's move on to how about we do a row of earrings? Let me grab those down. I didn't realize I had so many singular earrings until I started laying them out. So let's go through a row of earrings. Okay, first one. These are going to be E49. You've got the red pearl beads with the bling on the top. E49. E61. You've got the nice, really red with the decoration around the outside. E61. Nice purple dangles. These are E65, purple bead in the middle. Kind of a larger earring, E65. E72, purple, dangly, sparkly with those really catch the light. E72. Turned the right way. E47. Got that etching on them so they pick up the light. E47. E50. Got the silver feather or a leaf. I'm not sure which of that is. Silver feather or a leaf. You decide. Oh, you get yours on today, Cindy? I thought of you when I showed those. I was going to say, Cindy, I think you have these. These are E50. E57. So you've got the circles with the line of bling across the bottom. E57. Yeah, I think it looks... Yeah, I guess it does look more like a leaf. I don't know. E73. These are really pretty. If you need some bling, you've got that navy blue pearl bead and then all that bling around the outside there. E73. E74. Dangly with the red. Get those. I like those. E74, kind of a darker silver because they have like a lot of black accent in there. So E74. E42, beautiful red. I had these in green as well. E42. E71. E71, you got the red dangle bead. E71. Okay, let me grab put these up and grab something else. How about another row of earrings? I'll grab those while I'm over here. Okay, here I am. Yeah, I have got, I went through all my one and dones and I had over 200 of them. So I thought, why not do a one and done marathon? Okay, this one I'm going to have in 2 different colors. Let me just get this adjusted here. There we go. Well, there. Okay, E43. This is the turquoise. So you've got the little dangle. And then I also have E41, same earring, but in black. So 43 is the turquoise, 41 is the black. See, Cindy, this is why I have a bling store at my house. Gotta have jewelry if you want to have a business. Here's some post, green bead in the middle. So these are post earrings, E44. E38. Purple rhinestones, E38. Yeah, I think tomorrow morning I'm going to update my albums. They're pretty up to date, but I want to make sure they're more accurate. E37, we've got the black bead and we've got the swoosh of rhinestone around them. E37. And the next one I've got in 3 different colors, little posts. E52, these are going to be a dark green. E45, these are hematite stones that go around, E45. E40, those are clear rhinestones going around on those, E40. E51, you've got the red in the triangle, that's 51, and then I also have these same ones in turquoise, so E64 on the turquoise. And how about E62? Shiny black with rhinestones all the way around, E62. Okay, let me hang these up and grab something else. I need an assistant. I need a jewelry hanging assistant. Okay, let's move on to, let's do these right here. Yeah, if I ever made a case of needing just to buy reversible numbers, like additional ones for myself, I did last night with writing all these numbers backwards. That was crazy. Yes, Cindy, I like it when you come over. Hey, Emily. Okay, here we go. This one's going to be 366. 366. It is a silver pearl bead, and then in between each of those, you've got a little bit of bling. There, that you can see that better. Stretchy band. So this one's 366. 359. I think I wrote my numbers pretty well for going backwards. What do you think? We've got the white beads and silver on a stretchy band, and there's some translucent ones in there as well. 359. Got some chandelier earrings. These are going to be E8. You've got the chandelier with the teardrop. These are backwards. There we go. Teardrop beads, and then all that bling on those. Those are E8. E7. These are like a kind of like a light tan. I compared them to the pink ones, so I know they're definitely not pink. So I'm going to go with more of a light tan with the pearl. So those are the pearl beads, and then you've got the rhinestones around them. E7. E6, post earrings. You've got those painted flowers. That's E6. Those are really cute. E1. Here we go. More of a silver pearl bead with those little flowers sitting on top. That's E1. E5, pearl with rhinestones all the way around. That one's E5. E3, lots of bling here. So much bling, it's hard to grab another basket. Trying to block some of the light. E3, so much bling it won't even focus. E4, again a pearl bead with the rhinestones all the way around. E4. I love these. E9, nice dangle with the pink moonstones. Those are really, really pretty. I bet you if I had those in silver or in purple, you'd probably buy them, right, Cindy? I don't remember them ever coming out in purple, though. E9 on those. Okay, let me get these hung back up and grab some more. Okay, this is going to be a shorter necklace, but it's not like super short. I think it's going to hit more like right here. You've got the moonstone bead earrings, and then that gorgeous black moonstone pendant. There we go. That pretty. This one's going to be, see if I can get a little less light on it. This one's going to be number 75. 75 on this one. This one has the tassel earrings. And on those tassels, there's little silver beads to give them a little more detail. And the chain has those same silver little beads. And then you've got a little leaf. This one is a shorter necklace. This one is number 35. 35. Here are your hammered, no they're not, yeah they do have a little bit of a hammered look around the tops here. And then you've got some etching on the bottoms. And then your pendant is the same way. So this one gonna look like that. This one's going to be 33, number 33. This one I have in my own collection. It's so pretty. I think it's even going to be more prettier now that fall is here, because it kind of reminds me of fall with the leaves. You've got the silver leaves. And then the necklace has got those same pendant silver leaves with little fringes. This one is like super cute on. But yeah, I love the leaves. This one will be number 74, 74 on this one. We've got the hammered look here, 2-inch extender. And this one, it's got a little tree here for the pendant. Hey, Tina. Little tree, and then it says live. It's backwards for you, but it does say it the right way. This one's going to be 120, 120. Here is silver beads, or silver pearl beads. And you've got the beads, and then it just comes down into the multi-chain at the bottom. You better look at that. Very nice look. Real classy. I like that. This one's going to be number 32. 32 on that one. Here is tassel earrings. Get the 2-inch extender, and this one just comes down into a tassel. So something not real blingy, a little more plain. But usually you see the tassel necklace is longer. This one is on a short one. This one's going to be number 31. 31 on this one. Here is gunmetal. So you've got the fish hook rhinestone earrings. This one's really cute. I had this one in gold as well, but this is the one and done. So here is your gunmetal. You get all that rhinestones there. This one is 67. 67. This one I have in my personal collection too. This is like my usual like weekend when I wear a t-shirt or something wear. So we've got the triangular earrings. This one's gunmetal. And then there is your matching necklace. Just nice and casual. That's what I like about this one. This one's number 2. Number 2. Of course, a lot of times I do sport just something really blingy with a t-shirt. So we've got the green teardrop earrings on this one. And then there is your pendant. Just a single pendant. Be a nice birthstone if somebody, I don't know what month that is. This one's number 4. Here's a light pink. So you just have some simple little fish hook earrings. You've got the beads, you've got the little rhinestone pendants coming down, pink beads. This one is 106. How about some wood necklaces? So this is going to have the bead closure. Here are your distressed magenta colored earrings. And there's your multicolors. These are like really super lightweight. So this one is going to be W3. Here's one in red with the distressed earrings. This one's going to be W2. Again, same style, except this one's going to be red with the brown beads. Actually, it's a little bit of a different style. I have a green one that's the same style as this one. This one is W2. This is the one that's the same style. It's in green. W1. Very cute. Green and the brown. This one is W1. And the last one and done on the wood, you've got the distressed brown earrings. So this one's going to be W4. It's going to be longer with the hot pink and the brown. So you get the brown flat and then the hot pink beads. And that one was W4. Got some one and done seed beads. So number 53, there's your tassel or your fishhook earrings with the seed beads. It's the same ones that I'm wearing. So you can see, very, very, very pretty. I like these have shine to them. I like that. Number 53. I also have these. These hang in my closet as well. This one's going to be number 54. So this is going to be the gold and silver. Kind of a nice free-flowing. I like these too. I like the way these lay. This one's going to be number 54. Number 52 is going to be yellow. Just a nice layer of yellow. Tina, I think you have these. Because you have to have everything yellow. That's number 52. And then number 50. Oh, I guess these were S's. now that I get to the last one, these were all S's for seed bead. So here is orange, and it's a braided orange with silver at the bottom. So that's S1. The yellow was S2. These are S4, now that I can read my coding. And these were S3. Okay, how about some bracelets? Why don't we haven't done very many bracelets. Here we go, purple. These are really pretty. A lot of people at work are sporting these, huh? Purple with the silver. It's got the double snap. It's that nice suede, so it's soft. This one is $334. $334 for this one. Here we have a red wrap, again the suede. This one's going to be $315. You've got all that bling. So $315 for the red wrap. Here's a hot pink, a cherry pink. This one's going to be $314. This one's got the double snaps. Again, $314 for this one. Here's another very, very blingy hot pink, cherry pink, double snaps. This one really catches the light. This one's $338. $338. Yeah, Tina, I think you are to yellow like I am to pink. Here is number 317. You've got the pink with the bling bar in the middle, double snaps. This one is $317. I have no idea. I think I completely wrote this number wrong. I'm going to say it's 813 because I think I wrote all my numbers the wrong way to get it to try and work. This one is yellow, a yellow wrap. So we're going to call this one 813. 813 double snaps. If you're not familiar with the paparazzi wraps, they are awesome. They are a nice soft suede and they shine like no other. 813. Here's a double wrap. Double wraps are super cool. They go around twice. You've got triple snaps here. So this one's going to be brown with brass down the middle and the bling. Goes around twice. Love that. This one is $311. $311. Do you have what, Tina? Which one? $311. Also with the double wraps, if you're a choker person, you can also wear them as a choker. So that was $311. Let's see, how about some bangles? I love these bangles. They are nicely etched, so they get a nice shine to them. And you get 5 bangles for the price of 1. This one's $335. $335. The yellow wrap is what I sent you a picture of a couple weeks ago. This one created a one and done when I was setting up last night. Somebody claimed one of these online. So this is number 370. 370. So it's 3 bangles. They've got some etching. This one's really shiny. Everybody that sees this one in person loves it. This one's $370. Okay, let's jump to some more necklaces. And then we'll come back, do some more bracelets, do more earrings, do more rings. We haven't done a row of rings in a while. Okay, pearl bead. Hey, Sherry. Pearl bead. We've got 2 layers of beads. Shipping starts at $3.75. So I can usually ship, oh, thanks. It's a little short, but it'll grow. It always does. Yeah, I can usually fit quite a few pieces in as long as, it depends on the weight. Like if you get like chunky beads or something that weighs a lot. But usually I can fit quite a few pieces in for $3.75. So you've got the double rows, you've got the oblongs, you've got the pearl beads. This one is going to be or this one's number 9. Number 9. Yeah, Jeff said he liked my hair last night because with the shorter hair, he could better see my earrings. Okay, here is a lanyard for my lanyard wearing folk. Here are your earrings. And Juanita, if you are local to the like St. Louis, Franklin County area, we can also meet up as well. This is a multi-metal, so you've got the silver, and then you've got, hey Lori, you've got the little gold discs. So you've got 2 different metals there, and then there's your lanyard clip. No, this is last year. I always wore this one, a sweater, underneath a sweater last year. That's probably why you've never seen it. Tina, are you looking for, I have like, the only thing I have in pink seed beads are like a really hot pink, which I can show at the end or I can show you later. This one's going to be $95 on this one. You know, our house was so cold this morning inside, I had to wear something warmer because I had on shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm like, that's too cold in here. Okay, here are your faceted earrings. So this one again is a lanyard. All of those faceted beads with little silver accent beads on the top of each one, and they vary in size. And then you get your lanyard clip here at the bottom. This one is number 5. Number 5. Here's another long necklace, pearl beads, multi-chain. So I love how paparazzi just layers it up for you, so you don't have to do all that thought process of, you know, what goes with what. They take care of that for you. Get a better look. This one's going to be number 70. Number 70. Some more long necklaces. This one is this mesh earrings. Hey Lisa, you're back. So we've got the mesh chain here, multi-metal, gold, gunmetal, and silver. Somebody I work with bought this one, so I get to see this on her frequently. It's so cool looking. It's just nice long mesh chains. It's got a really cool look to it. This one's number 71. 71. Oh no! Well, good thing, Lisa, you can always go back and catch the replay, because I'll have that up. Here is the black beads. Oops. Came unhooked. So you've got the cluster of beads. Sherry, if you're on here, I think this is the one that you have. Cluster of beads. And you've got the black beads. It's a really nice length. This one's going to be me 14. Me 14. So I'm going to set that one to the side because I got to get it hooked back up. Don't want to waste time doing that. I just knocked all my rings. Ah, oh well. The next one is, you've got these silver beads, 2-inch extender, and just a big silver ball with a tassel. Just a super cool look to that one. It's like a big, nice size silver bead. This one is number 116. 116. Thanks, Libby. Yeah, I have a little more curl when my hair is shorter. I didn't even see you jump on, Libby. Okay, here are your little fish hook earrings. 2-inch extender. And then multi-chain. And then just really dainty little beads here at the bottom. They're kind of in the brown and silver. This one is number 13. Number 13. It's like everybody's waking up now. I've been up since 6:30. Okay, rhinestone earrings on the fish hook. This one's a nice blingy piece. Let me get it laying the right way here. Okay, hold on. Got a twist. Well, I've almost got it. Okay. Technical difficulties here. I've got one. I got really good at doing this when I worked in retail. Okay. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. This one will lay until I want to show it, right? Hey, Sarah, thanks for sharing. You need hot pink for tomorrow? I'll show you what I've got at the end here, Tina. Okay, this one's just not going to lay for me today, but I will get it straightened out. So it's just all these rows of bling, or it's just a circle of bling. And I just need to get it twisted the right way because it was hanging perfectly. It's like bling, 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 bling along. This one's going to be number 19. Number 19. Yeah, I I still need to go out and find a cape and a black shirt. I don't know. I guess I could wear this. This is kind of close enough to black. Black bead earrings. This one's going to be a lanyard. Got all those circles, beads, lanyard clip. Sherry, you need to find a lanyard that you like to go with that cute skirt you bought. Because we hope to see you in that again, because that was really cute. This one's going to be number 18. Let's get that the right way. Number 18 for the lanyard. Here is purple. Little purple earrings. Now I can find one, Tina, but thanks. We have to run to Washington, or I need to run to Washington later and get groceries, that kind of thing. So here are your pendants. Kind of that Southwest vibe with purple. So you get that little one in the middle there, and then all of these with the little purple fringes. This one's going to be me. This one's just going to be number 17. Number 17. Okay, let's do another row of rings. Okay, wide band, skinny band. Here's your difference. Sherry, just slip on back to the back room. You know, we're well fed back there. So they're stretchy, fit sizes 6 to 10. So here's your first one. You've got the moonstones in the yellow and the green and the white. So this one's going to be number 21. Number 22. That pretty, pretty blue. 22, 23, skinny band. Has just a circle with a little rhinestone at the top. There you go. Number 23. And then number 24, skinny band again. This one's a very pretty color. That hot dark pink. This one's number 24. Number 25. Got that row of bling with the red and the silver beads. That's 25. 26. Pink bead. 26. 27. Pearl beads with some rhinestone accents. It's 27. 28. Got the white moonstone. 28. 29. You've got the red crisscross. That one's 29. And 30. Just that filigree design. Let me show you a close-up of that. It's so pretty. Number 30. Okay, back to the boards. Let's see. Let's go with, how about another row of earrings? In case you missed the caption, these are all one and dones. I've only got one of everything today. And if some of my numbers are jacked up, it was because I was doing this at 10 o'clock last night when I realized I wasn't going to have enough numbers, hanging numbers. So here's E59, that pretty pretty blue earrings on the fish hook. Number 59. Number 39. I'm going to have this style in 3 different colors. We've got the clear, kind of that little whimsical look to it. There's 39. Here's E55, same style but with blue. E55. And then E67. Same whimsical look but with the black. E67. E46. These are really neat. Hey Fritz. These are E46. E48. Okay, I will get 67 for you, Lisa. Number E48. Start a basket for Lisa. Here's some post earrings. E70. E70, so you've got the black bead with the rhinestones around the outside. E70. E36. These are really tiny and dainty. You've got the rectangular rhinestone and then just silver at the bottom. So it looks just like that. That one was E36. E58, get the little flowers. Flowers with the little black beads around them and then little pearl beads. E58. E60. Bright blue, isn't that a pretty blue? Such a pretty blue. With the bling around them, E60. And then the same style in red, E54. E54. Let me hang these up and grab something else. So if you are interested in doing a Facebook Live party or a house party, just let me know and we can get something set up. I can bring all my stuff to your house, or we can do this Facebook Live, date and time that we both agree upon. You be my hostess and you earn free jewelry. That's awesome. Okay, or if you're interested in selling paparazzi, let me know and I can get you hooked up. It's a lot of fun. It's a great way to earn extra money. And this is my hopefully someday full-time career. So that's what I am working towards. Okay, here is a stretchy band bracelet. It's got a little flower with a little rhinestone in the middle. You get three stretchy bands for the price of one. This one is $363. $365 is the red and silver. $365, again, stretchy band. It's another red one, $364. Red and silver again, this one's chunky. $364. $360, yellow and silver. $360. $361. This one is red, silver, and you've got the block. $361. $362. This one is gunmetal. You've got the etching on there, so it has a textured look to it. Got that design all the way around. It is a clasp bracelet. It does have a 2-inch extender. So that one is $362. Okay. Grab some more here. Good morning, Susan. Okay, I showed this one in gunmetal earlier. Here it is in silver. Like I said, this is I have this one in gunmetal that I wear. Usually on the weekends, it's like my usual go-to with t-shirt and jeans or shorts. So just something kind of casual, kind of cool vibe to it. So the silver one is $112, or if you want the gunmetal one was $2. So $112 or $2. Here we go, pink. You've got the pink bead earrings, 2-inch extender. Nice little layered look for you with the smaller beads at the top and the teardrop and the silver across the bottom there. This one's going to be $114. $114. Here's your tassel earrings on this one. And this one on the chain, it has little tiny silver accents all the way down until it gets to the pendant, or not the pendant, but just the bottom. You've got those little squares with clear. Let me show you a close-up. Hey, Missy. Missy makes it to a live. So there is your pendant across the bottom. Just those little clear squares. Or they're filled with clear. Okay. So just a nice little I just realized that I didn't plug my phone in. And I do not have the cord anywhere near me. So we might have to, I'll go as long as I can, and I might have to go get the cord and plug in again and come back. Rookie mistake. This one's going to be number 85. Number 85. We have got tassel earrings, short necklace. Got that nice Aztec look to it. This one's going to be number 16. Number 16. I can't believe I forgot to plug in. I haven't done that, I think, since my first live when I plugged, I think I plugged the cord into the power strip, but I didn't plug it into my phone. Oh, goodness. Here's some pink earrings. Got the 2-inch extender. This one's going to be a double chain. That's funny. Oh, goodness. You've got the little pink. This one's so cute. Kind of a dainty even though it's a double chain. This one's number 8. Number 8. So I will push my phone battery to the limit. Okay, here we go. This one's so cute. You've got the red. Okay, Tina, I've got you for number 8. You get a basket for Tina. Okay, here are your red earrings, and then your pendant on the necklace is just that same, there we go. Well, if it quits swinging, it's that same shape and design. Oops. Flipping over on me there. There we go. This one's going to be number 6. Number 6 on this one. Yeah, I should really go back and watch my first live to see the expression on my face when I got that low battery message, because I'm sure it was an expression of confusion, because I thought I'd plugged it in, and then panic of, oh no, what am I going to do? And now I'm just kind of like, oh well, we'll just come back on. Okay, tassel earrings. This one's super dainty. There is your little pendant. Let me show you a close-up, because it's such a cute little, it's like a little puff piece. See how it's, there we go, see? Just super dainty. This one's going to be me, or number 73. Number 73 on that one. Yeah, if only the dogs would start barking again, and then Jeff would get up and yell at them, and then he'd come down here and say thanks, because they woke him. Then I might be able to get my phone charger from him. Okay. Tassel earrings. This one is more of a mid-length necklace, so it's going to fall like right about there. And just a yellow bead pendant. This one's a 111. 111. This is the same necklace style, so you get your tassel earrings, but this one is going to be the red pendant. So this one will be 121. 121. I love this one. Tina, I think you already have this one. You've got the fish hook earrings with the little flowers. Oops. There we go. Doesn't want to lay right. Super cute, super cute. This one's going to be number 88, number 88. Here is a marbled green shorter necklace. Showed a marbled blue one earlier. Here's a marbled green. So you've got the green and then you've got little silver bead accents. Yeah, super pretty. This one's going to be 118. 118. It's just a fun little casual necklace. More on the dainty side.